1 week after Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh presented Guyana's first $1 trillion budget, the 2024 national budget, the national budget debates got underway at the National Assembly at the Arthur Chung Conference Centre at Liliendaal, Georgetown, on Monday. Now, opening the debates was opposition parliamentarian Roy Stilford, who spoke about the budget not being able to address the needs of Guyana's most vulnerable people. In response, Government Minister of Labour Joseph Hamilton responded by saying the government was making targeted investments in areas where investments were needed. He also set the record straight on training in Guyana.
During the period 2020, Mr. Speaker, to 2023, the Board of Industrial Training has engaged a total of 11,275 beneficiaries through the implementation of 549 projects across the regions of Guyana. We didn't give ourselves scholarships. All Guyana, they are our friends and family. That is the reason why we have and we will continue to enact policies. We will stay the course to ensure that our friends and families, they benefit and develop themselves individually and collectively.
In the world's fastest growing economy, the 1.146 trillion budget is devoid of a plan that would provide social and economic upliftment for the small man, workers, pensions, youth, and traditional business. This is a budget that panders to the friends, family, and favorites of the PPP.
Throughout the day, government and opposition parliamentarians continued to talk about the 2024 national budget, showing their differing opinions on how Guyana's money should be spent. The government had much to say about what Budget 2024 does for Guyanese, while the opposition was very critical of where those allocations went.
With the rising cost of living that Guyanese are facing, Budget 2024 has been the biggest disappointment from the PPP thus far. With old age pension and public assistance increasing by $3,000 and no increase in the minimum wage, the PPP government has proven time and time again that they do not care about any project or policy that would see the masses raising their standard of living and enjoying a better quality of life.
When I speak about the great turning away that the APNU did, I'll tell you now what it means. Mr. Speaker, in this budget, 205,000 children will receive $45,000 come 2024. 205,000 from all walks of life, every race, every creed. You know what they did? They turned the face from those people and said, we're not giving you the crash grant. The former president of Guyana said they can't afford it. How is it that the PPP government can afford it suddenly and increase it to 45? Huh? So y'all in our money 2015, 16, 17, 18. I was a producer now then think. Y'all, that is their excuse. Farmers in this country who mind the rest of this country in terms of producing the bora, the balanja, the pumpkin, the squash, and the edo, and everything else. They need drainage and irrigation for increasing crop yield. If they don't have the drainage, the water go and flood the land, and the little that they have to sell very expensive. So the drainage and irrigation is designed to help the thousands upon thousands of farmers that we had to bring down the cost of food because the yield goes up.
The 2024 national debates continue for the rest of this week right here at the National Assembly. Reporting for the newsroom, Ashni Singh.